Welcome to Smart Remarks, where it just ain't Christmas until Bill O'Reilly bloviates beside the tree.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
So here we are, middle of December. Whatever happened to the war on Christmas? You know, normally by this time, O'Reilly's in full meltdown mode. The American Family Association's unleashed the full jihad on some hapless retailer. And it's all over the headlines, except that this year it isn't. Other concerns are dominating the headlines. The war on Christmas seems to have disappeared, and maybe it makes you think that it was all a bunch of bunk in the first place. But it certainly seeped into our cultural consciousness, and so I wasn't surprised. I was on the campus of a local university, Millersville University, a few weeks back, heard a couple students talking about the war on Christmas. A young woman says that what really makes her mad is when stores aren't allowed to say Merry Christmas, they have to say Happy Holidays, how terrible that is. And the man says, well, Happy Holidays doesn't bother him, it's just when people tell him that he's not allowed to say Merry Christmas that he gets upset. And I thought, who's ever told you that you're not allowed to say Merry Christmas? Who has told you personally that you are not allowed to say Merry Christmas? Anybody? Or is that just something that you get from O'Reilly?
Culture war erupts over Christmas. That is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo.
Look, you're not going to find a bigger evil liberal than me, but I tell you what, I don't care if you say Merry Christmas. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what you do, and I don't care how you worship. Knock yourself out. Whatever other people do makes no difference to me. So why does it make a difference to you? Look, if some retailer decides that, sure, he's got a lot of Christian customers, but he also has some Jewish customers, and he might have some Muslim customers, maybe even a few atheist customers, and just to cover all his bases, he's going to say Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas. How is that any skin off your nose whatsoever? Happy Holidays just isn't a big deal unless you think that your beliefs should set the cultural norm for everyone. Cultural hegemony, sure, other people are allowed to believe what they want, but publicly they must kowtow to my beliefs. I will set the cultural standard, and if that's not the case, outrage! And all of this is of a piece with Lou Dobbs' nativism, with the birthers, with the whole Tea Party movement. Really, it's people who have long held a dominant place in society worried that that dominant position is eroding, which it is. But the fact that we haven't heard as much about the war on Christmas from the usual suspects this year suggests to me that maybe even they have accepted this. Either that, or there are just too many other things to be outraged about. So much outrage in so little time. Meanwhile, whatever you celebrate, be it Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Festivus, we're all inclusive here at Smart Remarks because this is the season to be jolly. It's not the season to show other people that you're the boss.